Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Denver Nuggets. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Kings as they come into play. They were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
The shot by Murray, no good.
Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Denver ball right now. Spins and scores.
And that's a dig at the defender's pride. You can't have someone spinning and splashing like that at the start of the game.
I got ball.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And the rebound comes down to Sacramento. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Rocking the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Barnes. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Out the sun, man.
It's Sacramento ball. Long take.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Gets it in the left corner. Porter to Jokic. Five on the shot clock. Jokic. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Nuggets have the possession. Barton. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipper.
Martin into the front court. Down by 15. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
And scores on it.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Got it.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kings have the basketball. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we...
Hey, the second game. Let's take it home now. Let's go. Substitutions.
Short jumper won't fall.
Double team, double team, double team.
Not that time. Gary Harris with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Hield. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. Nuggets have the possession. Knocked loose. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Probing the defense. Weighs his options. To Porter. Kings come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Harrison Barnes powers it through.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Jared Allen pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To the rim, lays it up and in.
This evening, the ball isn't sticking individually, it's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent, but the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
And the finish at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here comes the screen. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
It's Denver's ball. Jared Allen, huge block. Cruises inside for 2. Desperation shot here from half court. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Kings have built a comfortable lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but the Kings certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. All right, back to the second half.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
The feed stolen away.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Jamal Murray sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Lays it up and in. Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
To Porter. Jokic. Has a chance. Murray's shot won't fall. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Knocked loose. Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Jokic to Will Barton. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nuggets with the basketball. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. The pass taken away by the Kings. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
He hits. To Will Barton. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Sacramento ball. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Here comes the screen. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Cashes in for 2.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Now a whistle. Timeout for Denver as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Barton. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Barton to Harkless. Count it. That's belief right there on his shot.
Old school equals high percentage.
Whoa, Harkless. Tips it. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Barton's shot, no good. 3 quarters down, and the Kings right now feeling good. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Barton on the drive, can't finish. Good, off a spin.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Denver's got it. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Harkless. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball released off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, That's something special to watch.
Martin into the front court. His guys down big. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. To Jokic. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Marvin Bagley with the slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kings with the ball. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Slam dunk Will Barton.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
He gets it.
You see, Ed, the defender was just slightly outside his comfort zone. You don't stop a move like that. Nobody does.
Count the basket inside.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Add 2 points to the board. That misses with a second to go. It's the Kings who get the victory. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings. The Nuggets are no longer...
Game track. Points in the paint.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. See?